WBON TV's Gage
For the past
Hill.
6 years, Dr. David Gillum has served as superintendent for Madison County Schools. However, upon announcing his retirement in August of this year, the school board set out to find a candidate to replace Dr. Gillum and lead the school district following his leave. Today, MCS Board of Education members officially voted on and announced the choice for their new superintendent.
I need a motion to approve the hiring of Mr. Randy Neely as superintendent of the Madison County Schools with a contract term of 4 years at a salary of $180,000 with other benefits set out in our contract. Is there a motion? Motion's been made by Ms. Cobb. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Coyle. All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Randy Neely has a career history with Madison County Schools spanning 3 decades. Neely himself graduated from Madison Central High School and has been a lifelong resident of Madison County. Following a decade and a half of working within the school district in roles including teacher and head principal, Neely joined the MCS office as the Director of Pupil Personnel in 2010. Since 2017, Neely has served as the Deputy Superintendent for MCS, working closely with Dr. Gillum and the Board of Education. Neely tells us the district has several developments to look forward to.
We continue to grow, we continue to build. So, I know what everybody's waiting on is the new Waco Elementary, which will probably start breaking ground there within the next 6 weeks. And then, just a couple of things that hopefully that we can get implemented within the next couple of months.
For Neely, the opportunity to serve as MCS superintendent represents an investment that extends beyond his own history with the district.
My wife graduated from Madison County Schools. My oldest daughter graduated in 2020. I've got another daughter who's a junior at Madison Central. So I've been invested for a long time, and I will continue to be, and we got a lot of things going.
Neely will officially assume the role as MCS superintendent on January 1st, 2025. Reporting for WBON Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage, for that story. Some sad news out of Nicholasville as a plane crash has claimed the lives of 2 people on Sunday. The Jessamine County coroner has now identified the victims as 72-year-old Michael David Murphy with his wife Connie J. Murphy. According to authorities, the crash occurred around 6 p.m. in a field near Ash Grove Road. The single-powered parachute aircraft piloted by Michael Murphy, an experienced pilot of nearly 20 years, crashed under unknown circumstances. First responders arrived at the scene shortly after the 911 call and confirmed the fatalities. The National Transportation Safety Board, the NTSB, and the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, were notified and are investigating the cause of that crash. We'll have more details as they become available. Well, a collision early Sunday morning in Pulaski County has claimed the life of a 31-year-old man. The victim, identified as Dino R. Collins, was riding a moped when he was struck by a Jeep Wrangler. The crash occurred on US 27 near East Frog Hollow Road. Following the collision, Collins was ejected from the moped and sustained fatal injuries. The driver of that Jeep, 19-year-old Kaylee J. Dismuke, was arrested and charged with several offenses, including vehicular homicide under the influence, operating a motor vehicle under the influence, failure to wear a seatbelt, and possession of an open alcohol container in a motor vehicle. Alcohol is believed to have been a contributing factor to that crash. The Kentucky State Police are continuing their investigation into the incident to determine the exact circumstances that led to the tragic loss of life. A recent drug bust in Laurel County has resulted in the arrest of 2 individuals, 47-year-old Jamie Deaton and 31-year-old Alicia Isom, both of London, and the seizure of a substantial amount of narcotics and cash. Following a 2-month investigation by the Laurel County Sheriff's Office Drug Task Force, a search warrant was executed at the residence on Roy Duggar Road. Inside that home, authorities discovered a cache of illegal substances, including fentanyl, methamphetamine, various pills, and drug paraphernalia. Additionally, law enforcement seized over $43,000 in cash, further indicating the extent of that operation. As a result of the operation, Deaton and Isom were taken into custody and charged with drug-related offenses. They are currently being held at the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, back in Nicholasville, police there are investigating an incident that unfolded over the weekend. Early Saturday morning, officers responded to a call about a deceased woman at a home on Edwards Road. The victim has now been identified as 20-year-old Isabella Wash. As the investigation progressed, authorities identified 21-year-old Willie Milford Jr., Wash's boyfriend, as a primary suspect. Subsequently, police obtained a warrant for his arrest and proceeded to his family home on Winter Circle. And a tragic turn of events occurred when, as officers approached the residence, Milford took his own life. The circumstances surrounding the incident are still under active investigation. We'll have more as that becomes available. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in identifying a burglary suspect. According to police, the man in these photos broke into a home on Keavy Road near London during the night of August the 25th and stole items. If you have information regarding the identity or the whereabouts of this man, you are asked to contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. That phone number 606-864-6600. You can also send an email to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. That's laurelcountysheriffs.gov. All information shared will be kept confidential. Deputy Cyrus McVeigh is investigating that case. Lexington police are investigating an animal cruelty incident that occurred Sunday evening. According to the Paws for the Cause, a nonprofit animal shelter, they were informed by a witness that they saw someone drive by them on 201 Newtown Pike and throw a dog out. The shelter's team quickly located the dog under a parked car and put her in a safely fenced area. In a Facebook post, the shelter said the poor dog was so frightened and it was lashing out and growling to protect itself. Lexington Animal Control was contacted and an investigation began. The shelter also reported in a Facebook post that the dog is chipped and registered to a person in Frankfort. Officials asked that if you have any information regarding the case, please call Paws for the Cause at 859-962-8256. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Beautiful weekend we had here in the Bluegrass. Hoping for another nice week here. We've got Sam in the Weather Center coming back right after this.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Moped Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammoth Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Hey everyone, Jeremy here with the Red Poppy. We're not your typical small business. We're a full floral and gift boutique, plus serve coffee and refreshers, and we have several food options as well. Stop by our convenient drive-thru on your way to work or let us deliver. Like us on Facebook and join us live at 5 each Friday where we give away great gifts. So far this year, we've given away a trip to Vegas, a trip for 4 to Disney World, and lots more. Come see us anytime and take advantage of our full menu at the Red Poppy, 5006 Atwood Drive, Suite 1 in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. A beautiful day out there, lots of sunshine, and these warm temperatures just keep on coming on. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to take a quick look at the forecast.
Hi, thanks, Grenelyn. Welcome, everyone. I can't believe it's October. Maybe you're the same boat. We have near record high temperatures continuing here as we head on through the day on Tuesday and even Wednesday, staying very warm. We have plenty of sunshine out here. We hit a record high last week. I believe that was on Friday. So why not finish off the month here with maybe 1 or 2 more? Our record for tomorrow is 82, forecasting a high of 79. And you know how we do. We're always wrong, so we might be able to hit that. It's certainly possible. The winds will pick up a touch out of the south. Then we have a powerful cold front moving in on Thursday in time for Halloween. That is likely going to bring a few showers to the area. Now, it may hold off until after Halloween and kind of push it into Friday a little bit, with things clearing out by Friday afternoon and the cooler next couple days, Friday and Saturday. So near record highs, breezy wind, Halloween front, a few storms, then turning cooler. As we look at the potential wind gusts here, we certainly could see these 35, maybe even up to 40 miles per hour on Thursday. So there's a little bit of spread in the models right now, how strong we will be with our wind gusts. But then it does simmer down as we head into Friday and Saturday. Forecast lows out the door on this near record high afternoon Tuesday. 52 in Irvine, Beattyville at 49, Berea at 56. A very mild start to this Tuesday. High temperatures topping out around 80 in Harrodsburg. And then Richmond here 79. So again, could be a little bit higher. That record is 82. Then down to 56. Still a warm day in store for us on Wednesday. Winds really crank up for Halloween. So if you're heading out trick-or-treating, just hold on to those candy bags. They might go flying. We could have a few showers in here late and into Friday. Only expecting around 1/4 inch of rain here, and then it cools off for a few days.
Thanks, Sam. Seems like it always turns colder just in time for Halloween. If you want that full forecast, you can check it out anytime at WBONTV.com. Well, a 32-year-old woman identified as Peggy Brennan in northern Kentucky has tragically lost her life early Sunday morning after being struck by a vehicle on I-75 in Scott County. The accident occurred around 4 a.m. near mile marker 139. The driver of the vehicle involved in the collision has cooperated with the investigation, and authorities do not believe drugs or alcohol were factors in the incident. The exact circumstances surrounding the accident are still under investigation by the Scott County Sheriff's Office. Will have more as it becomes available. Saturday morning, another Lexington family was displaced by a house fire. According to officials, firefighters were called just before 6 a.m. to the scene of the fire that was at 100 block of Hazel Avenue. At the scene, emergency crews say flames were visible from the home. The family that lived there fortunately escaped with no injuries and were standing outside the house. While firefighters put out the blaze, they found the family's dog inside. Battalion Chief Matt Galati said the dog apparently was the one that woke the family up, barking whenever the house was on fire and got brought them up. We were glad to be able to find him in good shape. Due to the extent of the damage, officials say the family has been displaced. The cause of the fire is currently unknown and under investigation. Well, a significant step forward has been made in the development of a new federal prison in Letcher County in southern Kentucky. Congressman Hal Rogers announced that the Bureau of Prisons has officially approved the construction plans of that facility. The prison, which is slated to be built on approximately 500 acres of land in the Roxana area, is designated to accommodate approximately 1,408 inmates. The project has been a subject of discussion within the community for years, with residents expressing both support and concern. While some residents have voiced concerns about the potential impact on the community, others view the prison as a source of jobs and economic development. The project is expected to generate employment opportunities during the construction phase and then create ongoing jobs once the prison is operational. Construction on the new federal prison is anticipated to commence within the next year. The Bureau of Prisons will oversee the project and is expected to take several years to complete. Once operational, the facility will contribute to the federal prison systems and have a significant impact on the local economy. Lexington police are investigating a shooting that occurred Saturday afternoon, according to authorities. Officers were dispatched at around 4 p.m. to the Old Todd's Road and Palumbo Drive area in response to a shots fired report. Reportedly, the crime scene also stretches into the Patchen Drive area. While some property damage was found, no injuries have yet been reported. An investigation is ongoing. That's all the information that we have at news time, and of course we'll bring you updates as this story develops. With that, we're going to take it over to Michael Watkins. He's in the sports studio. Lots of news from Friday Night Football, and of course we'll take a look at the head of this week, what we've got going on in the sports world. That's coming up next.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nidad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
CT Diesel Performance is now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive off Duncannon Lane in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have moved to help better serve their customers to a bigger and better location and are here to still offer you the best in getting your vehicle to its peak performance. At CT Diesel Performance, they service all your automotive needs. No job is too big or too small. Like CT Diesel Performance on Facebook to learn more about CT Diesel Performance. Now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
There are plenty of sports storylines to look at as we close out another weekend and another month of October. In today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, Michael Watkins recaps some of the biggest games from over the weekend.
It's Monday and a chance to regroup after an exciting weekend of sports for our coverage area teams on today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. We'll start with Madison Southern, who after an open week looked like a completely different team in a 47-14 beatdown of West Jessamine on Friday night. The 47 points were the most points by far for the Eagles this season, who heading into the open week made a change at offensive coordinator, and the results were on full display. Braden Kelly had a monster performance with 240 rushing yards on just 14 carries, 4 of which ended up in the end zone, matching his total for the entire season entering that game. As a team, the Eagles ran for over 400 yards with Braden Hall and Bear Tafoya each getting a score as well. Southern secures a home playoff game with that win, but will wrap up the regular season this upcoming Friday versus Whitley County back in Berea. In Lexington, Madison Central entered a matchup with Bryan Station without starting quarterback Carson Herbst for the first time this year. The sophomore suffered a collarbone injury in the loss to GRC the week before, and fellow sophomore Liam Daly took the snap for the Indians. The game was a defensive battle with Central's only touchdown coming on a 5-yard pass from Bryant Mathis, who connected with Nate Ogle early in the second quarter. The two teams were in a stalemate till late in the fourth when a Peyton Gilbo field goal gave the Indians a 10-7 lead. However, on the ensuing kickoff, Bryan Station returned it inside Madison Central territory, and a 15-yard penalty at the end of that play set the defenders up with great field position. Kalen Washington's second rushing score of the game put the home team on top 14-10. The Indians' last-ditch effort came up short, and they fell to 0-3 in the district. The loss means Coach Blair's team will be on the road basically every game in the postseason, beginning with a trip to Lexington in 2 weeks to face Tates Creek. Berea dropped another game on Friday as well, losing 41-6 to Frankfort. The Pirates are now 0-9 and will face Clinton County at home in the last game of their season this Friday. EKU football hosted last-place Utah Tech on Saturday for homecoming in Richmond and knocked off the Trailblazers 28-17. Running back Joshua Carter led EKU with a career-high 167 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Carter became the first EKU running back to rush for over 150 yards this season, and his 2 touchdowns extended his scoring streak to 8 touchdowns over the last 6 games. As a team, EKU dominated on the ground, rushing for 287 yards. That is the second highest total of the season. The Colonels will now prepare for a road game at Tarleton State, who is currently ranked number 8 in the country this upcoming Saturday. And with the help of a career-best 21 kills from A.G. Vandegrift and the 4th triple-double of the season from Emily Hill, the Lady Colonels, the EKU volleyball team, overcame a 2-0 deficit to beat North Florida yesterday at the Rick Erdman Olympic Sports Training Center on campus. The Colonels won their 6th straight match after falling behind 0-2, winning the next 3 sets 30-28, 25-23, and the deciding set 15-13. All 5 sets in the match were decided by 3 points or less. For the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, looking forward to another busy week of sports in the area, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Just when you thought it was safe to change the channel, WBON's Terror Vision returns. Haunted houses, sinister scientists, and voodoo villains are all lurking on Channel 9 in October. Every Thursday night from 7 to 10 p.m., a bone-chilling double feature waits for you. Terror Vision, it's a scary good show.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. It is almost Halloween. Are we ready to talk about Christmas? Because it is now open, the registration for the Christmas Parade in Richmond. That is going to be Friday, December the 6th, and the applications are available at www.richmond.ky Christmas Parade. If you register before November the 13th, there will be no fee. After that deadline, you can still be admitted if space is available, but you will be charged a $25 late fee. The theme this year for the Richmond Christmas Parade is Santa's Workshop, and of course we'll have all that coverage for you right here on WBON TV. Tonight we've got the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Michael and Samantha are live at Madison Central. A little change of venue there. They're going to have the girls soccer team from Madison Central on the show, as well as they're going to have the Madison Christian Academy volleyball team all live at that Madison Central studio. That show starts, of course, at 6 p.m. That's going to be live on Channel 9 right here at 6 p.m. And you can also watch that over on Facebook. Have a wonderful afternoon. I will see you tomorrow live at 5.